You wake up early. You go to work. You trade your time for money. And at the end of the month, you still feel stuck. You tell yourself, I just need a higher salary. But what if that's the biggest lie you've ever believed? Because the truth is simple, the problem is not how much you earn. The problem is how you think about money. And until that changes, nothing else will. There are people who work their entire lives and stay broke. And there are people who build wealth, even if they start with nothing. So what separates them? It's not luck. It's not talent. It's the rules they follow. Robert Kiyosaki grew up with two father figures. One was highly educated, a respected professional, someone society would call successful. He believed in security, a stable job, a steady paycheck, and yet he constantly struggled with money. The other father had no prestigious degree. He was an entrepreneur. He took risks. He made mistakes. He failed and kept going. And eventually he became wealthy. Two smart men. Two completely different financial outcomes. Think about it for a second. Two intelligent people. Two different paths. One ends in stress. The other ends in freedom. So the question is, what are they doing differently? Why? Because they followed different rules. The poor father said, work hard to earn money. The rich father said, make money work for you. That one idea changes everything. From a young age, you were programmed. Go to school. Get good grades. Find a stable job. No one teaches you how money actually works. No one teaches you about investing. No one teaches you about financial independence. Instead, you're trained to become an employee. And there's nothing wrong with working. But there is something wrong with depending on it as your only source of income. Because when your income depends on your time, you are always one step away from zero. Have you ever thought about that? If you stop working today, how long can you survive? A week? A month? That's not freedom. That's dependency. The rich understand this early. They don't rely on one income stream. They build systems. They build assets. They create flows of money that continue with or without them. Ask yourself this. If you keep living the same way, where will you be in 5 years? Same job? Same stress? Same routine? Or worse? Because if nothing changes, nothing improves. This is the core lesson. If you understand this, you understand money. Assets put money in your pocket. Let's make it simple. If you stop working and money still comes in, that's an asset. If you stop working and everything stops, that's a liability. Liabilities take money out. Simple. But most people get it wrong. They buy things that look like assets, but act like liabilities. A new car costs you money every month. Expensive clothes? No return. A bigger house? More expenses. And people call this success. But the rich focus on one thing only. Does this make me money or cost me money? Real assets are different. Investments, businesses, content, skills that generate income, things that grow over time. That's how wealth is built. Let's look at a simple example. Two people earn the same amount of money. The first one spends it. New clothes, new phone, better lifestyle. At the end of the month, nothing is left. The second person does something different. They invest a small part, again and again. And over time, that small decision changes everything. Here's the trap most people never escape. You get a raise. You feel successful. So you upgrade your lifestyle. Better phone, better car, better apartment. And suddenly your expenses increase. Now you need even more money. So you work harder. And the cycle repeats. And the scary part is, feels normal. Everyone around you is doing the same thing. So you think it's the right path. But normal doesn't mean correct. This is the rat race. And it's designed to keep you running, not winning. Because as long as your expenses grow with your income, you will never be free. The rich do the opposite. They increase income but keep expenses controlled and invest the difference again and again until the system works for them. The difference is not in effort, it's in thinking. Poor mindset says, I can't afford this. Rich mindset says, how can I afford this? That question forces your brain to find solutions, opportunities, ideas, new ways to earn. The rich are not afraid of money problems. They use them, they learn from them, they turn them into leverage. While most people avoid risk, the rich learn how to manage it. That's why they move forward faster. Here's where most people go wrong. They wait until they feel ready. Ready to invest. Ready to start. Ready to take action. But confidence doesn't come first. Action does. You don't feel ready. You become ready by doing. And the longer you wait, the harder it becomes to start. School teaches you how to work for money, but it doesn't teach you how to keep it or grow it. Financial education is your responsibility. Learn how to invest. Learn how businesses work. Learn how money flows, because once you understand that, you stop chasing money and start building systems. And that's the moment everything changes. Because now, you're not working for survival. You're building for freedom. Most people will hear this, feel motivated for a few minutes, and then go back to their normal life. Don't be that person, because information without action changes nothing. Most people wait. They wait for the perfect moment. More money, more time, more confidence. But the truth is, nothing changes until you do. Most people know what to do. They've heard it before. Save money, invest, build something. But knowing is not the problem. Doing is, because action is uncomfortable, and comfort is what keeps you stuck. If you want to break the cycle, you need to start thinking differently. And this book is one of the best places to begin. Rich Dad, Poor Dad is not just about money. It's about how you see the world. Link to the book is in the description. Get it, read it, apply it. And if you want more content like this, subscribe to the channel. Because here, we don't just talk about money. We build a mindset that creates it. If you made it this far, you already think differently than most people. Now it's time to act. Start small, stay consistent, and build something that works for you. Subscribe for more, because this is just the beginning.